This is an ABP Life podcast.
26th November 2008, a day that shook the entire country and the world. I still remember that day vividly. I was 7 or 8 years old at that time. I woke up for school like every day. The morning time is usually a rush hour for everyone in our house. But that day, I woke up and saw my dad and uncle standing close to the television, listening to the news, in shock, in disbelief, clicking their tongue. The financial capital of my country, Mumbai, was under attack. 10 Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists targeted the most crowded spots in Mumbai: the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, Hotel Trident, Leopold Cafe, Cama Hospital, and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus. Being a child, honestly, I didn't understand the gravity of this incident at that time. But I knew people around me were distressed. Something's wrong. I used to think that maybe Superman or Batman might come to the rescue. In this case, the National Security Guards and Mumbai Police showed heroism like no other. The attack of terror carried on for almost 4 days, which resulted in the death of 166 people. The NSG and Mumbai Police shot and killed 9 terrorists, while the 10th one, Ajmal Kasab, was captured alive. Kasab got his capital punishment after 4 long years. This we all know. Many films have been made. The aftermath has been narrated many times. Today, it's been 14 years since the deadly attack. And we've been fed many stories, many narratives about it. Throughout the years, I've also studied about this whole trajectory of events, like how the attack was planned, who were involved, etc., etc. But there's one character in this whole event that intrigued me. A person who helped Lashkar-e-Taiba map out their attack on Mumbai. A man who was born in Washington and operated a video renting store in New York. He was the one who scouted our Mumbai for the attack and gathered video and GPS info for Lashkar-e-Taiba. According to various reports, at one point, this man even used to work for US Drug Enforcement Administration. His name was David Headley, also known as Dawood Saeed Gilani. So who is this David Headley? How big of a role did he play in the 26/11 attacks? And did a terrorist really work for the United States government? Let's decode all of this today. So welcome to a very special episode of Clear Cut. And today, we take a look back on the horrific 26/11 attacks and on the man who mapped out the attacks. So, David Headley, aka Dawood Saeed Gilani. He was born in 1960 to a Pakistani father and an American mother. Headley initially spent his early years in Pakistan's Attock district. But after his mother was unable to adapt to the Pakistani culture, he moved to the United States with her. Headley's mother ran a pub in Philadelphia. After moving to the US, he started studying at a community college in Philadelphia, but dropped out soon without getting any degree. Soon he moved to New York, where he opened a video rental store. Life was normal for him up to this point. But in 1998, he visited Pakistan, which brought out the evil in him. During his time, he came across a Lashkar-e-Taiba poster calling for donations to continue their jihad against India. This poster triggered the crooked mind of Headley and made him call the LET office in Pakistan, where he donated 50,000 Pakistani rupees. Initially, Headley joined LET in 2001 and began participating in their training camps in Pakistan. Now, up to this point, he was using his birth name, Dawood Saeed Gilani. But soon he permanently changed his name to David Headley, so that his name, his Pakistani name, won't become a problem in the operation. Headley was briefed about LET's plan and his job, and soon Headley made his first trip to Mumbai in 2006. For more than 3 months, he scouted Mumbai and gathered GPS coordinations and took photographs of BMC headquarters, Haji Ali, Gateway of India, the Taj Mahal Hotel, and the state police headquarters. He reportedly handed over all the video and photos to ISI, Pakistan's intelligence agency. He again came back in 2007 and stayed at Taj Mahal Hotel and Hotel Trident. Now, during Headley's frequent visits, he made contact with some posh people of Mumbai, including Bollywood filmmaker Mahesh Bhatt's son Rahul Bhatt. It was reported that Mahesh and Headley were great friends, and both used to go to lavish parties. Throughout 2007, he extensively photographed the target points on which the terrorists relied. Based on all the videos and photos Headley had taken, the horrific, the unthinkable 26/11 happened. 166 innocent souls lost their lives. In August 2009, Headley was arrested in Atlanta, Georgia, based on all the output received from Ajmal Kasab during his interrogation. When the US authorities questioned Headley, he gave up information on Lashkar-e-Taiba, Al-Qaeda, the ISI, and various terror plots and methods. In a report released by the Indian intelligence, it was reported that David Headley had received funds from ISI for carrying out his missions in Mumbai. Currently, David Headley is serving a 35-year sentence in the United States after pleading guilty to 12 international terrorism charges. Now, I want to come to another important aspect of David Headley. It was heavily reported in the American media that David Headley had a separate relation with the United States, a secret relation. The American media had heavily reported that David Headley served as an informer for the United States Drug Enforcement Administration. However, the US authorities have rigorously denied these allegations. But the media and the people didn't buy it. The New York Times had reported that during Headley's 1998 Pakistan visit, Headley had made great contacts within Pakistan's narcotics chain. The US authorities reportedly took advantage of this and used Gilani as a confidential informant to the Drug Enforcement Administration. According to media reports, the US authorities had sent Gilani to Pakistan in the late 90s to gain intelligence on the country's heroin trafficking network. Various journalists and analysts have pointed out that when Headley was caught by the US authorities, he was supposed to go through an extradition to India because the Indian intelligence was supposed to question him on the 26/11 attacks. But that didn't happen. People have pointed out that the Americans wanted to hide their own track record with Headley, which is why they didn't allow the extradition. Any kind of extradition in the future seems unlikely, and it seems like Headley is going to spend his last years on American soil. The 26/11 has changed a lot of things around the world. India's intelligence agencies have grown stronger. The National Investigation Agency was established. Today, we are able to predict and stop attacks even before they happen. Our forces have grown stronger, and we have no mercy for people who kill human beings in the name of religion. So that's all the news and scoops I have for you today. This episode was produced by Lalit. This is your newsman Rudrashish Kanjilal signing off. Have a wonderful day ahead and keep listening to ABP Live podcasts.
This is an ABP Live podcast.